Yeah, I mean, I go down there and like hang out sometimes. Every now and then I'll spend the night, but typically it's to pick her up or drop her off.
He doesn't like my bed.
Yeah, her bed is terrible.
My bed is too small.
It's a full, and I sleep in a king. It's just like I need space.
It's kind of like, okay, cuddle. All right, gotta turn around now.
Go on to bed. Yeah.
As long as we touch butts, I'm fine with that.
I don't like that either.
It's a bit butt touching.
You reveal too much. I just like
We're gonna stay away from
isolation when I sleep. I don't like body heat.
And I'm a snuggler. I need it.
I'm ready to go. Good morning. You all ready for the storm?
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what to expect. I mean, I've rode out at 2 before with my mom. We just slept all day. They say we're under a mandatory evacuation.
So you're under a mandatory evacuation?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm staying here.
That's not evacuating.
I know.
All right, well, if you die, I told you so.
Thanks, I'll be dead. I won't know.
Yeah, I mean, I go down there and like hang out sometimes.
I'm sorry, but if he wanted to be in her bed, he would be in her bed.
Yeah, he absolutely would.
I don't care how small he is. Like, y'all, hubby and I have when we were teenagers, when I was like 17, 18, because hubby's just, like a couple years older than I am. When I was like 17, 18, and I was still living at home, like, hubby would come over. I mean, obviously he wasn't hubby then. He was like boyfriend then, but regardless, he would come over. I had a full-size bed. It's just like Gypsy's claiming she had. And like he would spend the night. And we fit in that bed just fine. Like,
yeah, we did.
What the heck? Like, that makes no sense.
Plenty of room.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's crazy. I mean, we have a bigger bed now, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, that's nuts. Like, I don't care if your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever, if your partner wants to be next to you or wants to sleep with you, or whatever, you'll find a way. You will fit in that bed. Hubby and I have literally slept together on the couch, okay? And I'm not talking about like SEX, like that's a different story. But I'm talking about like slept together, like like literally slept together on the couch, like where he laid behind me, I laid in front of him, or whatever, like on a couch, okay? So if you wanted to be in the bed with your partner, or you wanted to be close to your partner, you would be. I mean, the producer even asked him. She was like we'll snuggle for a minute, and then he's ready to roll over and go to sleep. And she's like, well, as long as we're touching butts, like, I'm fine with that. Mm-hmm. And then Ken said, I don't even like that. And the producer's like, so you're telling us you don't like to touch butts? Like, mm-hmm. I don't know why he don't just come out with it and tell us, but okay, Ken, if you ain't ready to tell us, we get it. It's fine. It's okay. But he literally, that's why they started laughing, because he literally told the producer, like, no, I don't like to even touch butts. Like, what? Mm-hmm. Anyway, y'all, welcome back to Night Combos.
Welcome back. Hubby's here.
Hey, hubby.
Hey, lovey.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to our channel. We truly appreciate all of you so very much. We're sorry we hadn't made a video in the last couple of days. We've been really busy, like, in real life with real life stuff. And then, which, I mean, this is real life too, but y'all get what we're saying. Like, we've been busy. And then also, we finally got a new laptop yesterday. So thank you so much for the super thanks, because like we tell y'all all the time,
that truly helped a lot.
Yeah, like we used some of that, like, toward helping us get a laptop so we could start making better videos. We haven't made one on a laptop yet because hubby was just getting it set up and all that stuff today and everything for us. But anyway, like, thank y'all so much. And speaking of that, thank you so much, Ashley, for the 2 super thanks. We greatly appreciate them so much because they really do, y'all. They truly help us personally, but they really truly help the channel so much. And thank you to Sherry as well. But like, thank y'all so much for the super thanks. And thank y'all for subscribing. Like, we truly appreciate it. Hubby's goal is 3,700 subscribers by the end of the month. So hopefully we'll get there. Like, we still need like 60, almost a little less than 60 subscribers. So hopefully we'll get there by the end of the month. We just wanted to say thank you so much to all of our subscribers. We truly appreciate all of you so very much. We have a video, a little short video coming too. That's it's not really about Gypsy, but it kind of is. It's like about her minions, so to speak. And we're going to be talking about that with y'all and like showing y'all some stuff that's going to be very interesting. And then of course we have like the non-Gypsy videos we've been working on that we're wanting to show y'all. But we're hoping to like make those videos on the laptop. And we're also getting the Rumble thing set up as well so that we can all hopefully be on a live watching Rumble together. But even if we can't figure out the live situation on Rumble, we'll at least post the episodes over on Rumble for y'all. And we'll post a link that y'all can click on. Y'all can just easily click on it and it'll take you straight to our Rumble channel. And it's also called Night Combos as well. But it'll just take y'all straight over there. You won't have to pay for anything, nothing like that. You may have to like put in your email address or your username or something like that. But nobody will see it but you. It's like the same as YouTube to be able to like comment and stuff if we are able to go live. But we're going to start, watching the episodes together over there on Rumble of Gypsy's show. But we want to do it live so that we can all talk about it together as we watch it, and talk about it with y'all in the chat and everything. So just to let y'all know, we're working on getting that set up now that we have a laptop, and everything. We had one, but it quit working and stuff. But anyway.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so now that we have that, like, we'll hopefully get that set up soon and everything. So anyway, we just wanted to tell y'all that because I know several of y'all and many of y'all have heard us say and know that we've been trying to get a laptop for a little while and working on getting the right kind that we need for making videos and editing and all that type of stuff, because we want to, of course, bring y'all more content and better content and all of that. So thank y'all so much for that, truly. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, all of the things, and leave your thoughts and opinions about all of this in the comment section down below, and we would greatly appreciate it so much. But while we're waiting for hubby to set up the Rumble thing and stuff, we probably will like put out a video just kind of recapping episode 2 and giving our commentary on it and showing clips from the episode and stuff like that. So we'll probably put a video out like that tomorrow, but we'll still put the full episode up over on Rumble as well, just so that y'all know. And so jumping into this, apparently Gypsy is not wanting to rush into marriage with Ken. Can y'all believe that? Like, seriously, let us know y'all's thoughts and opinions about that. Well, we definitely have other videos coming too. The reason we didn't get a video out last night is because we were over on TikTok on Lauren Cherie's page on TikTok, because we were invited to be a part of their live over there, and we got to speak with someone who is a true, absolute, true survivor of Munchausen by proxy or factitious disorder on another. And all of us were in tears and stuff in the room. It was a great conversation. So some of y'all may have seen that. I don't know. But if y'all did, y'all know how much of an amazing conversation that was. But let's jump into this and what Gypsy's talking about. So People Magazine put out an article yesterday, and it's not a very long article, but People Magazine put out an article yesterday saying Gypsy Rose Blanchard says she doesn't want to rush into marriage with Ken. Is everything rainbows and sunshine?
Hell no.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know Hubby was going to jump in there. Y'all know I would have said, heck no. Okay, sorry, that was funny. But yeah, that's what it says for those of you who can't see it. Which, again, hopefully we'll be able to start making our videos a lot bigger where they're widescreen, you know, so that y'all can see them better. And for those of you who can't. So, the article starts off saying, Gypsy Rose Blanchard opened up about her hesitancy to marry Ken on Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup, which airs Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lifetime, blah, blah. We don't need to know that. But anyway, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is questioning where her relationship with Ken Urker is headed. And y'all see a picture of Ryan here. She's been feeling guilty over Ryan. And we're going to be posting a video probably later this evening about that as well. In the latest episode of Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup, which again we're going to do a video on, you know, showing y'all some clips on YouTube until we can get the episode posted on Rumble, hopefully in the next couple days. The reality star 33 opened up to her sister Mia about where she sees her life with Ken going as they prepare to welcome their first baby. After admitting they rushed into things quickly, she got pregnant just a few months after reconciling with Ken. Gypsy Rose said she isn't sure that she knows Ken's true intentions.
It wasn't a few months.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a few months. She got pregnant with Ken literally like right after leaving Ryan. She gave birth in December, allegedly December 28th. So if she did and had a full-term baby, then, you know, like, we counted this back and everything, y'all. And even if she was a few weeks early giving birth on December 28th, allegedly, then she would have gotten pregnant in March, which is the same month she left Ryan. So it wasn't a few months later. Like, what? People Magazine, do your research and get it together, please. Darn.
For real.
It goes on to say, Ken has been making comments here and there, just like when we're mushy, when we're snuggling and stuff like that. And when she was saying this, because we did record the episode to put on Rumble for y'all. So, and we're not watching any more episodes. We hadn't even watched episode 1 because we want to watch it with y'all. But we did have to see episode 2 because we were recording it for y'all to put over on Rumble, just in case we can't go live. We can at least still post it over there for y'all. But she was saying this like she was so in love, like, you know, and all that when she was talking to Mia, saying, you know, that when they're being mushy and when we're snuggling and stuff like that, he's like, you know, you're gonna be my wife someday. You know, like that's how she was saying it, y'all. I love you. Like, that's how she was saying it to Mia, talking about what Ken says to her. But, y'all, I swear he's got to be, you know, done had a few or something like that when he's saying this stuff to her. Because you can tell, and from the clips that we seen from episode 1 that we showed y'all in that video, and from season 2, y'all can tell, like, and many of y'all commented this, that he does not want to be around her. You really can. You can tell he does not want to be around her. He gets away with everything Ryan could not get away with, plus some. So it's like, we talked about it and showed those clips in the video that we done about Ken infantilizing Gypsy. And I think he is doing that in a way, but I think y'all are right also. Like, he also doesn't want to be around her, like many of y'all said, like, the whole baby acting like a baby thing was cute at first, and now he's, like, sick of it and sick of her. Like, we have to agree with that, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you can just tell it. Like he doesn't want to be around her, and it's not the cameras either. She gets on Instagram and makes excuses for Ken, where she didn't do that with Ryan, and saying, "Oh well, he was just shy because of the cameras, and that's why he treated you like that." Okay, cool.
He's not camera shy.
No, he's not, and you can tell it. And so she goes on to tell Mia that Ken says to Gypsy when they're being mushy and snuggling and stuff like that, that this is our family. Nothing matters more to me than our family, she explained. He's like, you know, you're the only woman that I've ever truly given my heart to. And I'm kind of like, is this pillow talk? So Gypsy's already wondering about Ken's intentions and wondering if this is just pillow talk. I'm wondering if it's just drunk talk, but y'all let us know what y'all think. But, seriously, I'm just wondering, and that's just my guess, because it's kind of odd. Like, yeah, I know things change and like feelings change when you have a child with someone, but keep in mind, y'all, he had relationships while she was in prison, and he also had a relationship with his ex-girlfriend that lasted 5 years. And Gypsy talks about that in the episode, and they tried to make a huge deal about that with the whole hairbrush thing, saying, oh, I found this hairbrush under your bathroom counter, because they're packing Ken's apartment up to move into the house that she bought for Ken, and which is the same house that her maternity pictures were taken at, that we showed y'all, where she's in the pink dress and her and Ken look like they're just looking out into the abyss, and it looks like they're just looking into nowhere. And the photographer went into the screened-in porch and took a picture of them through the screen, which I don't know why you would do that. Like, I would not pay for that picture for nothing, because you could literally see the screen over them. It looked really weird. But we showed y'all that in a separate video. Many of y'all seen that. But it just looked odd. But that's the house, y'all. And the whole column thing, like, everybody's been wondering where the columns are coming from. And they're wondering, like, is this a house that Lifetime paid for them to film in and stuff like that? No, it's not. We've got it on good authority. Like, this is a house that Gypsy bought for Ken. And the sign that is above the light switches saying, don't forget to turn out the light, like, they put those up because the Lifetime cameras are there late at night sometimes filming, and they go to leave, and, it's kind of like a sign just to remind them, make sure you turn out the lights and lock the door or whatever, when you leave, which I would get up and make sure all that was done when they left, period, anyway. Like, I wouldn't go to sleep with a camera crew in my house and then depend on them to lock my door and turn my lights out. But that's what all that's about, y'all. And the columns that we showed y'all, where they had their Christmas dinner and stuff, and Rod and Christy and Mia were over for a Christmas dinner, they were over at Ken's house. And Gypsy even makes it very clear that she feels like this isn't her house. So we're wondering when she gets off probation, and this is a nice house in a nice neighborhood, a very nice neighborhood. It's not like Christy and Rod's house, or that's an older house, which, I mean, nothing's wrong with Christy and Rod's house. We're not saying that, but it's not like an older house like that that's in a neighborhood like that. This is in a nice neighborhood and a nice new house. And so that's where the columns comes from, that, all of that. But I'm wondering, like, when she gets off probation, if she's going to want to buy a whole different house, a whole new house. That,
I don't know, maybe so.
That, that she actually likes, or something like that. Because she didn't really put any of her input into this house. It was everything that Ken wanted in the house. And y'all should have seen him. He was like, well, here's the bathroom. He was showing it to Gypsy, and he was like, here's the bathroom. And he flipped the light on, walked straight in front of the mirror that was over the sink, and started, like, doing his hair, and like he was tucking his hair behind his ears or something. It was really weird. He wasn't showing her the bathroom at all. He flipped the light on so he could check his hair out in the mirror. Mm-hmm. It was kind of funny. So, yeah, I think this is just pillow talk or drunk talk or something. But again, y'all let us know what y'all think. And then she says, when we reconnected, it was the hormones. The hormones made me move so fast, she added, laughing. Do I regret it? I don't regret it. And she wasn't really laughing either. She just kind of smiled and said, like, when we reconnected, it was the hormones. The hormones made me move so fast. Do I regret it? And she gets serious, or tries to get serious, and says, do I regret it? I don't regret it. I don't regret the choices I've made with him. What I regret is how I went about it. Well, you could have controlled that. You were supposed to be on birth control, number one, Gypsy. That's what you keep going with. But yet you were seeing a fertility doctor, trying to get pregnant, in my opinion, as quickly as you possibly could. And not to mention, you could have went to the store and bought some damn blame condoms, like Ken could have too, So I don't know why either one of y'all act like y'all are so shocked that you got pregnant when you were having unprotected sex. Like, let's be so for real. It just makes me mad, like, seeing this picture and stuff and hearing what we heard last night on that live and knowing she's really not a victim, y'all. She truly is not a victim of Munchausen by proxy or anything. But anyway, it goes on to say, when Gypsy Rose was released from serving 8 years in prison for the murder of her mother, Dee Dee, in December 2023, she moved in with her then husband, Ryan Anderson, who she met and married while incarcerated. She quickly rekindled things with Ken. Yeah, you got it right there, people. She quickly rekindled things with Ken 5 years after their brief engagement, also while she was imprisoned, and filed for divorce from Ryan. I wouldn't take it back, but I wish it would have been different for Ryan's sake, Gypsy Rose told Mia. People got hurt, and I recognize that a lot more now. So, the last thing I want to do is just, again, make another hasty decision. So, the last thing I want to do is just, again, make another hasty decision. Well, you kind of threw that one out the window when you got yourself knocked up, Dip Jip. And I don't think she realizes that people got hurt or that Ryan got hurt. I don't think she realizes that at all. She might be realizing it a teeny tiny bit, and y'all let us know what y'all think. But she might be realizing it a teeny tiny bit due to the way that Ken is treating her now. Like, one of y'all commented, and we seen the comment, but we didn't get a chance to reply to it. Neither one of us did. But like, one of y'all commented that Gypsy is now Ryan in a way. Like, Gypsy is now the Ryan in her and Ken's relationship. Like, what do y'all think about that? And then it says she noted that Ken hasn't proposed and he hasn't hinted around to proposing. That's all this girl talks about. So I don't know what she means by she doesn't want to make another hasty decision, because if Ken was to propose right this second, she would immediately say yeah and start planning a wedding immediately. He's just making big statements of love, she said, and with an upcoming baby, with my divorce about to be finalized, that's when we move into unknown territory that I'm free. I'm not married to Ryan anymore. I'm not held down by that. Anything can happen. Well, anything could happen when you're married to Ryan too, obviously. Hello. You like, she's saying this while being pregnant and married to Ryan, but pregnant with another man's baby. Like, so yeah, anything can happen, all right. Mia said in her confessional that she thinks Gypsy Rose learned her lesson, quote, learned her lesson from how quickly she got into her relationship with Ken, but she remains skeptical. I hope she learned it good enough. My sister has been dubbed the wisest one in the family, Gypsy Rose told cameras. Oh, that burned her.
Mm-hmm.
She can't stand that. She has given me life advice in the past, and I have ignored it. Now I feel more inclined to ask her advice and really let that soak in. She continued, I have loved this man for 7 years. I am so happy and content. It is everything rainbows and sunshine?
Hell no. Mm-hmm.
I was waiting on Hubby to say that for you. But that's what she said. But I feel like we've gotten to a place that we can be open with each other about the time that we were separated. We're able to handle things in a more mature way now. Well, that's funny because, y'all, they were having the most teenager-ish like conversation in the car going down the road, like with her saying, you know, Ken calling her out for staying up all night, scrolling through people's videos and comments, which we know y'all are listening. We know y'all are listening, and we know your minions are listening too, Gypsy. We know. But anyway, he called her out for that, and she said, well, you're acting shady because you always have, you know, your phone out all night long, scrolling through comments. And she looks at him and she's like, if I didn't trust you, I would think it was something else, you know, like that's the vibe she gives off. That's what she tells him. And she's like, it's shady. And then she turns to look at him while he's driving down the road on the way to their therapy session, by the way. Their couples therapy, because they already need therapy, you know. With just getting back together, they already need therapy. She says it's because she just likes therapy. But really, it's because they need therapy, which is sad. I mean, therapy is a great thing. It's a great tool, yes. But it's sad that they already need it in their relationship. But for her to turn and look at him again and say, like, it really is shady the way you act. And then they get in a therapy session and Ken acts like the comments don't bother him. He acts like he's not up all night scrolling through comments and looking at comments on people's videos. And she says that, well, she's used to it because she's used to the cameras and the fame. She doesn't really say fame, but she says she's used to the comments and social media and all that more than he is. So she can handle it, which is a flat out lie. And we all know it. But Ken isn't used to it. And Ken's like, I disagree with that statement. And then he's like, you could literally tell he did not want to be there at all. And the end of the article says, when Mia asked how her communication with Ken has been, Gypsy Rose said, a lot better, but she still wants to take things slow. I think about what you would think. I think about what Dad would think because I feel like I acted selfishly with reconnecting, Gypsy Rose confessed. Like, does she mean she acted selfishly reconnecting with Ken? Like,
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, and if so, if that's what she meant, y'all let us know what y'all think. But if that's what she meant, yeah, you acted selfishly, Gypsy. You always have, even way before you unalived your mom. You did in prison, and you always have since you've gotten out of prison. The last year. And 3 months now. You've acted selfishly. You've never not acted selfishly, so, like, I don't know why that's so surprising to you now, Dip. Okay, anyway. At the end of the day, it's not my life, not Dad's life. It's not Mom's life. It's not their relationships. It's yours, Mia replied. So you could have done it differently, but it is what it is. Okay, so Mia is telling Gypsy, you could have acted differently, but it is what it is now. You done got yourself knocked up now, so you know it is what it is. It happened. It's fine. It's just, it's supposed to say it's just, but it says I's just. It's just being smarter about your decisions moving forward. So Mia is saying, so you could have done it differently, but it is what it is. It happened. It's fine. It's just being smarter about your decisions moving forward. And if you have that love for Ken, if he loves you like that, there's no point in rushing it because what's going to change? Nothing. Y'all are still going to love each other with the wedding ring or without. I understand everybody else around her has had the time to grow up and make these decisions, make these mistakes, and learn from their actions and their consequences, Mia later shared with cameras. She didn't get that, so she's doing that now. Well, that's her fault, isn't it there, Mia? That's her fault. She's the one that unalived her mom and chose to go, have to take the consequences of going to prison for only 8 years with her sweetheart plea deal. So that's her fault. And she got to do what she wanted when she was, even when she was with her mom. So that's BS. And this bull crap of her minions wanting to hold on to she had to stay in a dead blame wheelchair the whole time and all that. We showed you a whole video on if she had to be in a wheelchair growing up as a child, even as a teenager, when you're still growing, if she had to be confined to a wheelchair 24/7, or even say 12 to 14 hours out of the day, every day, like she claims with her mom, she had to be confined to a wheelchair at all times, inside the house and outside, then she would literally have no muscle mass to be able to walk. She would actually be in a wheelchair right now due to having no muscle mass. But Mia did say in the episode that she absolutely does not condone her and Ken getting married. She absolutely does not give her blessing for them getting married. Mia did say that. So what are y'all's thoughts and opinions on this? Like, let us know. Do y'all think Gypsy really does not want to rush into marriage with Ken? Do y'all really think that? Or do y'all think that she really would rush into marriage with Ken? Because I kind of feel like she would.
Yeah, she would.
Because she's like obsessed with him. But y'all let us know y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. We'll be conversating with y'all like always. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, all of the things, and we would greatly appreciate it so much. We hope y'all have a good night and God bless.
Have a good night and God bless.
Bye.
Bye.